Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're having a drive around Kato Paphos before heading up to Old Paphos. So let's have the all familiar map up first of all, and it's quite a busy route today. We're going to go through Kato Paphos, through Bar Street, down onto Poseidon Avenue, then we're going to carry on going that way through Limnaria Gardens to get a bit more adventurous there, then go onto the Tomb of the Kings Road, all the way up to Tomb of the Kings Roundabout, then go up through Old Town to finish at the traffic lights. So let's get the show off up and running. There's the roundabout by Paphos Harbour. We're going to go round once just in a loop to show you how lovely everywhere looks. Lovely and sunny. So we do desperately need lots of rain. Even the mainstream news are picking up on the lack of water in the reservoirs. Now apparently Kissos Reservoir, which is the main reservoir in Cyprus that covers Limassol, etc. You could get all the water in all the reservoirs in Cyprus in that, and there'd still be room to spare. That's how little water there is. So pray to whatever rain gods that you know and get them to send rain in our direction. But we're going through Kato Paphos now. Going to be turning right here. Past Papantonio's supermarket, which is still called Papantonio. They were doing stuff inside to indicate that things are going to be changing soon. I'm not sure what, but there's a nice little bubble tea place there. It looks very pretty at night, that does, the bubble tea place. Even though the Kalispera shot I did of it didn't prove very popular. I think it looks very nice. And there's the future museum to St. Paul on the left. And we're now coming up to the centre of Kato Paphos, and you can have a look at the renovation work going on here. Coming on nicely. Now we're going to start and go down the whole length of Bar Street. That was the Sophiano, in case you'd missed it. You've got Baywatch Bar on the left just up ahead. I filmed this on the morning and it was very quiet. I'm trying to remember what day it was that I filmed it. Probably Friday. There's no choice, and up here on the left is where the new Marika and Me bar is going to be. And I have to say their renovation work is definitely coming along now. So fair play to them. I believe they're opening in March at some time. And you hope someone will come along and renovate Lineker's and all the other ones here as well. Get the place kicking and screaming into the 21st century. And there's Poseidon Avenue renovation work there. So close to being finished. And we're coming down onto Poseidon Avenue itself. There's the Elmira Hotel straight opposite from us. And there's some nice little restaurants on the left here, and parking available as well. Right, after the Elmira you'll have the Alexander the Great and the Amavi. But before them we're just going to be turning down here. And you've got the Limnaria River stroke stream on our left, which I did walk past the recent film. I'd been a bit cautious about filming Limnaria Gardens itself because there are a number of parts of it which are gated, so you can't really access. But I had noticed that there was one road up here which seemed to be non-private, so we're going to drive down there. Here we go. If you carry on up that road, you just get to the Dual Carriageway that runs through Kato Paphos. So this is the heart of Limnaria Gardens. I think it's a big complex in that there are lots of villas with shared pools and stuff. I don't know the full scope though, or scoop even. Right, I turned left here, which was a mistake because it's a dead end. So I'll do a little turn around here, but it will get you. It will show you the rest of the area for all you completionists. I'll come back down. Quite pretty roads and villas. I'm not quite sure whether I could go down there or not, but I eventually do. I just do a big loop here because you have to go left here. You can't go straight down there because that's one way. I've done another walking film when I walked up there and along here and turned right here because directly opposite us now is the Yellow Hotel. Well, to the right slightly. That's still the Yellow Hotel grounds. But we've turned left and we'll be doing a loop and coming down that road that I was a bit cautious about a minute ago. So you can see what Limnaria Gardens is like anyway. Fairly quiet area. A nice place to base yourself if you're here on holiday because you're very central to the seafront and the harbour area and those other restaurants I mentioned. And you've also got the hotel strip you can wander up. So we're going over the peak territory now, so you get to see a bit more of the Yellow Hotel when we turn here. There it is. They've had 2 fires there recently. First one I filmed and did a little walkie-talkie film in. The second one apparently happened a few days ago and was on the outside. I don't know what burned in that case, but that was all put out very quickly. And that's the Amavi Hotel opposite us now, and we're turning left here. We've got Sodat Beach on the right in a minute, and the all-important Sodat Beach parking area, along with the Antasia Beach Bar. And we're just coming up to the triangle. Excuse the noise in the background. Lots of restaurants at the triangle, and you got the Olympic Lagoon Resort on the right, and the Amphora Resort. And it's the Avanti Hotel on the right just there. We're driving up to the, it doesn't have a name, the roundabout up here, but it's one of the main ones on the Kato Paphos Dual Carriageway. I suppose you could call it Yorskipu roundabout. And we're going to be turning left here. I do find, I've mentioned it before, but I love the way you've got, like, in the middle of a big tourist city, you've got farm fields on the left and rough areas on the right. When I say rough, I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? undeveloped. I don't mean it's a hard area. Anyway, if you like our films, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the films far and wide. The further you share them, the more you share them, the better we benefit from them. If you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life and chuck us a few coffees. All coffees are gratefully received, I can assure you. And if you want to get something back in return, go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life and buy all sorts of memorabilia from Paphos, featuring photographs that we take, such as phone covers, calendars, t-shirts, mugs, you name it, you can get it there. So have a look on that as well. Also follow our Facebook page, Paphos Life, and join our Facebook groups, Paphos Chat and Cyprus Chat, and there you can come and say hello to us. And we may or may not respond. But if we don't, someone will, I can assure you. Now we're just coming up to one of the nasty traffic lights, where you can get fines of up to €300 if you disobey the law. So take them very seriously. I think in this instance I actually managed to drive straight through it, which is incredibly unusual for this particular traffic light. Well, on the floor, when you see those stripes like that, oh, it was red. Yeah, I can talk about it now. When you see those markings on the floor, on no account jump the lights or go over the line at the end. Just stay well back and be squeaky clean, because they've got cameras attached to them and they are not afraid of taking pictures. Yes, I don't know why I thought I'd driven through here without stopping, because that just never happens. You always get hit by the lights on this junction. And normally I would edit it out, but as I forgot to, and I'm in full swing here, I'm just winging the conversation until the lights go green, which they have, so we can carry on. So you've got a big church on the left, and beyond that you're going to get to Fabrica Hill, and then you'll have the Paphos Walkway, which joins the archaeological park, the one you pay to get into, with Fabrica Hill itself, which there's more archaeology there, but it's free. So if you're on a shoestring budget, there you go. Right, and now from here, we're going to, for a change, drive up to Tomb of the Kings Roundabout. Now, this is where I want Lynn and Barry, 2724, who posed the question on YouTube, to pay attention. They said they're visiting next year and they're staying at Kissos Hotel for a wedding nearby. Can we tell them if there's anything around the area, as they've been told it's a long way from anywhere? Well, if you look around you now, we'll be coming up to the road that Kissos Hotel is on, so you can judge for yourself. That was the main roundabout by the mall. Now there are lots of cafes and restaurants along this road, which is called Tomb of the Kings Road. There's bakers and what have you as well. And as we get coming up to the bus stop on the right, you'll see even more restaurants in a minute. Let's get through these traffic lights. Right, and any of the roads on the right, if you're on foot, will take you to Old Town, which is one of the main areas to explore. And there's a lot more restaurants now coming up on the left and on the right. And Kissos Hotel is just down this turning on the left there. But there's also the Elysium Hotel and what's the other one? Kephalos Holiday Village is down there as well. And going further along the Tomb of the Kings Road, you will very soon come to Tomb of the Kings itself, which is one of the top tourist attractions in Paphos. And to get from Kissos Hotel on foot to, say, Paphos Harbour is probably about half an hour walk, maybe a bit longer if you go along the coast path. It's a very nice walk. But there you have it. That's what's down. That's where Kissos Hotel is and what is near. Anyway, we turned right at Tomb of the Kings roundabout, and we're just going to be going up into Old Town. There are numerous routes to get into Old Town. This is just one of them. Old Town, as recently, well, I say recently, since 2017, possibly even 2016, it's been gradually being renovated and repaired. And they've nearly finished, I'd say now. There are a few places that they're still working on, but it's quite a place. And especially it comes alive at night time as well. There are lots of restaurants and bars. And during the daytime, these days, I think the typical advice is come in the morning so you can visit all the various shops that are around and stay for lunch. I mean, I call it an indoor market, but they took the roof off it a few years ago. Though I do believe that a new roof is coming at some point. And it's a popular place for tourists and locals alike. But as I said, at night time it definitely does come alive. And there are lots of nice little alleyways with little bars and cafes in them. It's a great place to explore. If you go onto our channel on YouTube and just search Old Town, you'll see lots of films that we've done on it, and you'll be able to see what it's like at night and all sorts. I mean, the same is true for pretty much anywhere in Paphos, because we've been knocking the films out for quite a while now. Right, this is the main part of Old Town near the market. There are lots of nice restaurants here, and also this is where the taxis will drop you off. And there's a bus stop here as well. The indoor market itself will be just to the right of us. And if you look carefully, you can just see a minaret because there's a mosque here. It's in the back. It's no longer used as a mosque, I don't think. But before the invasion of '74, there were lots of Turkish Cypriots living here, and that's where they will have done their prayers. On the left of this, there's a car park there as well. But this is all part of newly renovated Old Town. And it's very nice. I'd say I'm very fond of Old Town. Anyway, we're coming to the end now. We're going to finish at the traffic lights I mentioned. From there, I sometimes drive on to Lidl or Papantonio's supermarket. But as they were red and I stopped there, I thought that's a good time to end the film. This funny mural you see on the left here first, that's the last mural in a cinematography series that runs throughout Old Town. You can have fun looking at finding them as well. Anyway, that's all for this film. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and take care. Cheers.